Good morning. Good morning to myself, because I think as I'm saying good morning, I might be the only one here right now. Am I? I am, ain't I? Get this stuff set
For
here.
procurement managers,
Think.
Ranger is the go-to partner that helps keep your healthcare facilities ready for
Mute
patients.
that. See if everything's. What did I do? Stop that. I'm getting there. Let me see. Am I backwards? I think. Am I backwards? Do I need to flip myself around? Hi, Rhonda Lou. Hey, I pinned the link. Come up here and join me, Rhonda. I'm going to get some more of these settings fixed. Video. Now, let me see if that's better. Hi, Ginger. Now, hi, Misty. So we got Rhonda and Misty and Ginger. So I'm not by myself right now. Now am I more better? Because Ginger said I was backwards. I don't like being backwards, and sometimes I forget to set that. Okay. Let me see. Who's going to be my sidekick up here? Somebody? Gotta fix another thing or two. I didn't come up here yesterday. Had just I kept my little granddaughters and had a little lightning in the area, so I didn't come up here. And I got up here this morning and I had a box on the porch and a letter that had blew out in the yard and it was all wet. I didn't even check the mail up here. Well, no, I take that back. Terry checked the mail, but there wasn't anything in the mailbox. Let me show you this. This is Kim had sent me some money for some fabric, and look at this. This is wet. There's the check. It's just as wet as it can be. I think it'll dry out and it'll be okay. Look at that, just sopping wet. I guess the mail lady had set it on top of this box because this. We'll wait till Kathy Jackson comes in here, and if she lets me open it in front of you guys, we'll open Kathy's box. It's got another quilter quilt. And okay, hello, Rhonda. Sorry. I was just rattling on, finishing what I was saying. So,
no big deal.
You're driving. Where are you headed this morning?
I just dropped some chairs off in my storage unit, and I'm going back to my rent house to work on. We're going to have a garage sale Friday and Saturday, so I'm just cleaning up the house and getting all moved out.
Yeah, all right. You're getting there. Just a few more days on your time, isn't it? You don't want to pay no extra times.
That's right. I'm just like you. I like to listen to something while I'm working and all,
Hi, Helen. Was just checking and saw you were on. Have a good day. And she says, hi, Rhonda Lou.
Hello.
And good morning, Linda Brookshire. Oh, she was hoping we'd be on. Linda Brookshire, them storms get pretty close to you the other day. I kept seeing your town up there on Ryan Halls, and you don't want to see him talking about your town.
So you have a computer reader or a laptop that you can you go to your house and maybe if you're in your recliner, you can set it in your lap and watch things?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, because I like my laptop. I don't. I do a little bit on the phone, but I like the laptop.
Me too. You can see more. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's a different layout.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I've got to go back here and work on this thing because I've got that other quilt over there, and I know there's one in this box right here. I'm behind, ain't I?
How
But I
nice.
just didn't want to turn my machine on yesterday with the lightning every once in a while, so I just didn't. But anyway, I
Yeah.
kept the little girls. We had fun. We sang and played and just did all kinds of stuff.
Oh.
I got to sing it with Millie, the Jericho Road. I know you probably know Jericho Road, and I was singing
Yeah.
one part and get her to sing it right behind me. Those same. It was fun.
Yep.
We had a good time, and
Oh.
then the little one, Deanna, said, do you know Hallelujah?" So then we had to sing Hallelujah. So she knew that.
Oh.
Oh,
How sweet. You're
I know.
leaving a legacy. You're
Oh,
leaving a
oh,
legacy.
they love to sing with me. They do. And Millie really enjoyed, I was saying them first words so she'd know just exactly what to repeat. But it got kind of funny sometimes because she wouldn't repeat them the same way they're supposed to be. Oh.
Yeah.
And I was, let's see, Millie was asleep once and I was back there sewing and Deanna woke up. So she come back there where I was at. And there was this little pin cushion that Gail Martin sent me. And it was just it looked like a little pillow. So it had some pretty little pins in it. And I got tickled because Deanna called that little pin cushion a pillow. Them pins in that pillow, it was cute.
Oh.
That was,
Linda. Linda them only had high winds.
oh, well, a
A lot of
high
rain.
wind, a lot of rain. Oh,
Yay. I think we're getting a lot of rain tomorrow. I
well.
think for a week or so it says, but we were supposed to have rain today, but it didn't rain. It showed clear, and I said, "Good, I'm moving."
Yeah, better move while you can. Yeah. And Terry's on his way to Little Rock, so I didn't come up here till he left out. So he's on his way. He's going today, Linda. He's on his way down there right now. He's got to be
What?
there. His appointment's at 1, so he didn't have to leave till just a little bit ago.
What's he doing at one? What's
It's his,
happening at one?
it's his pre-op stuff down at Little Rock at UAMS before his surgery, which is scheduled for June the 3rd. But they wanted
Oh,
to they wanted to see him, so that's where he's at. The son-in-law and daughter's with him. They drive Little Rock. I don't. Do you drive in Little Rock? Did you drive in Little Rock? You
yes,
do and can. I wouldn't even want to attempt it. Me or Terry, either one. So
yeah. If you can take it slow and easy, the problem is people who want to honk and you're in their way and everything. But I just take it slow and easy.
mhm,
Read the signs.
yeah,
Of course, I have a GPS. I use the GPS and just go where I'm wanting.
okay. But not me. You know where I live. I live out in the country, so I don't drive in towns, big towns.
Yeah, mine's not big at all.
Hmm.
I like the little towns. Conway's pretty big.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Crazy with all them roundabouts.
Uh, let's see. You're still driving. If you ever get stopped, I'll go back there and quilt and let you talk to them when you find
Okay,
your.
I am fixing to get to my house, rent house.
Let's let's let Rhonda get stopped, and I'll turn y'all over to her, and I'll quilt. See if I can't get one thing done.
Yeah, I'm not far.
I said, and I'm not going to open this box until Kathy Jackson gets here. I'm curious to see what's in it. I wish I'd have known it was here yesterday, though. Then maybe that check from Kim wouldn't have got sopping wet.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how good my internet and stuff's going to do, but I'll stay on as long as I can.
Well,
And if Kathy Jackson comes on, I'll yell at you.
okay, okay. Yeah, you'll have to because that machine makes racket. And I don't hear everything back there. I can hear even when y'all are talking up on the panel. I hear, but I don't understand it sometimes. I don't. I just know y'all is talking, but I can't understand what you're saying. Rudy. Uh-uh. Are you new here, Rudy? I can't remember Rudy's name before. You might be new in here.
Yeah, I don't remember. But be nice. We don't want to get the whack-a-mole out to you.
I know. We have good new ones coming. Oh, there's Patsy. Hi, Patsy. Patsy, is school out for you yet? And I still hadn't made out them orders, and the mail's already run, so I'm hoping I'll get them today. But I was gonna start quilting instead of filling orders this morning. But I'm not doing nothing, am I? I'm just sitting here, my arms crossed, doing nothing.
Well, you'll get at it. You'll get at it. I'm right here at my house. Rent house. And my husband is an avid gardener, so he's busy gardening. It's awesome.
Yes, you showed us all those plants y'all had started, bunches of them. And there's Jackie. Good morning, Jackie.
Hey,
Jackie can
Jackie.
come up. You can come up and visit, Jackie, if you can.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I still can.
Okay, I turned it off of my car. You know how that is.
Well, is she going to freeze up on us? She's moving slower in slow motion. Maybe it'll catch up with you in a minute.
Emma, I am. Bummer.
Yeah, kind of not moving exactly right. Misty, hi, Patsy, Jackie, Helen, and Linda. There we go. I bet that's Jackie. It is. It's Jackie.
Jackson. Made by Misty. Hello, Made by Misty. Hi, Jackie.
Are you back? You're back home, Jackie? How are things going?
I'm here for a while. I think
You think?
might be gone again soon. I don't know. It's so much off and on.
Okay.
A little tired going back and forth.
Oh, I'm sure.
So feeling
Patsy's,
my age.
Patsy's here all year in my room sewing and oddball school stuff.
Oddball.
Oddball.
Just drinking a healthy drink. Disgust.
What did that say? Beat? It was you're backwards. Beat. It was backwards to us, so I thought it looked like beet, but I couldn't read the first part. But
Beet and berry, yes, a wonder beet.
Hello, Patsy and Misty.
Yeah, Patsy and Misty. Are y'all working on a quilting project, Patsy and Misty?
I bet they are.
Got a tickle.
Well, I'm gonna turn on my machine. I'm gonna have to leave y'all in a minute and do this over here. I won't get nothing done.
Looks like Rita's got a new quilt going, or something I haven't seen anyway.
It's for a customer. I've got that one to do. They're in their vintage, and I've got this one to do. And Kathy Jackson sent me one to do for her, and I hadn't even opened this box yet. So I'm I'm kind of behind.
Kind of, but I hope you're getting kind of, but I hope you're getting paid for it.
Oh, I am. I'm getting paid for it,
Good.
but I need to work on them. And I don't know if you heard, but Terry's on his way to Little Rock for pre-op this morning.
Oh,
So
good. Good.
uh,
I hope it goes well for him. I don't know.
it's
You're
still
going to be waiting by the phone.
the surgery is still a couple weeks out, but it's a coming. He says every once in a while, he says, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to go because he's just so much pain.
Oh,
Sometimes you feel bad, but you want to smack him on the head for not doing something sooner.
I know it. Misty's working on super top secret project. We're not messing with her day job. If she works from home, so she can't just sit there and sew all the time.
that's right. We get that, don't we?
Super top secret project. It must be a Christmas gift. Huh?
Oh no. I don't know. I ain't no telling.
Somebody's gift, and she can't say what it is.
Yeah.
That's it.
Uh-oh, I have to get off. My hubby wants me to call him.
Well, you come back then after you talk to him. All right.
Okay.
Them husbands, they're not a trouble, Rhonda. You know that's
So demanding. Yeah. Okay. I'll be back.
That's it. Every time I start cutting, someone comes in with the school project.
That's terrible. How rude.
Oh. Can't they see you're busy? Won't they leave you alone?
Really? They got to put.
Jackie, you talk to them, and I'm gonna go back here and see if I can remember what I was doing 2 days ago.
Well, I'm not good at leading conversations.
Well,
Somebody in chat's got to work on subject.
I know. It's hard, ain't it? To just that's the reason I sound so silly sometimes because if nobody's up here with me, I just rattle on. So,
We need Kathy here.
I know. Maybe she'll notice we're on. This is just kind of a pop up, so maybe she'll see and come up. Come up and give you a hand.
Sometimes I want to start sewing again, and then I get to doing something else, and I haven't had time lately anyway, this last month, to do anything. Hi, Joy.
Hi, Joy. Bobbing out of here. So see if it needs a bobbing. It did. It did. That's enough to do a little more.
Smaller projects. Misty says it's all smaller projects, all going to the same place eventually. Feeling tired, Joy. Feeling like I'm as old as I am. Between being hit by that tornado and going to Louisiana every 2 weeks or every other week, it's tiring. I still have a mess out there.
Yeah, storm damage. It's hard to get cleaned up. You know, we've had trees blow down before, and it just makes a mess. It takes forever to it never back like it was to start with.
No, and it's still so bad out here. I don't still got one large oak tree that was uprooted, just laying on its side. It fell onto my little barn and put a hole in it.
Did you still have all your husband's equipment, tools and stuff out there in that barn?
Everything's still out there. Well, that's where I keep my lawnmower and all the yard stuff. I have an adjuster coming Friday to see if something can be done. Insurance.
Somebody's here. See if Rhonda's back or if that's Kate. Oh, you got Katie. Now she'll cheer you up.
Now, wait a minute.
Misty,
Where'd I go?
my brother is off and
Oh,
on.
this is
He'll
driving me
get better
crazy.
for a little while, and then he gets sick again. So
Oh,
he's back in the ER right now.
Close. One of you close.
Yeah, you got two Katies trying to get up there, and we only need one of you.
Well, kill one of them.
We couldn't handle two of you. So.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to get rid of this.
Joy, don't we all love naps?
Mm-hmm.
You still got two of me. Okay.
Just mute one.
Now
did.
Now there's just one of you.
Yay! I've had a real exciting morning. Talking about trees, the old maple tree, half of it just fell apart. One half's laying in the other tree, and the other is still standing. But it's so rotten, Rita, and you can look right through the middle of it.
Oh,
so my daughter says, "Well, you're going to have to call a professional." I did this morning. My sister looked at it, and she says, "Okay, we'll find somebody." When they'll be here, I don't know. But me and her, we and her is going to cut that one branch up. My daughter said, "We're not touching that thing." I said, "That's right under the part that's resting in that tree." I said, "What if it come down and hit us?"
I remember Rudy. Now Rudy tells the time every so often.
Oh
yeah, I think he's autistic, so that's what.
Yeah,
I think so. We'll just it'll be okay.
Well, thank you, Rudy. I'll check my watch every time to make sure it's keeping time.
I'll tell you what, I can only stay about maybe an hour. I got to go cut grass. We've had so much rain that when it's sunny, I got to cut grass. I finally got somebody.
Is the grass still too wet though?
No, it's drying out. Okay. I checked it a while ago. Okay. But I tell you, it's a mess around here.
Are you warming up?
Up here? Yeah. Well, no, it's only going to be 68 today. I mean, we've been in the 80s, and then it drops down to like last night it was 43 at night. It's like it got cold last night.
That's cold. Hi, friend.
Yeah, it is. Good morning, Misty. Ginger. Whoever else I'm missing.
And Fran Riley.
Oh, I've been planting flowers in pots and waiting on my new rototiller. So I don't know what's going to cost to get this tree down. I don't care. It's got to go. I mean, if it let loose to that other tree, it'd fall on somebody and kill us. So
all my plants were turned over and flew away. I'm trying to repot them all.
I tell you, that's a lot of work.
It is.
Of course, this year I'm redoing all the dirt, so
they look like they're living though. They're still alive. They're just pretty weak.
It'll take a little while. Oh Lordy, I tell you, if it ain't one thing around this house, it's at least I got the flowers ready to go to the cemetery. They're going tomorrow, I think. Unless they call and say they're coming tomorrow. And I told the girl I'd be gone tomorrow, so we'll see. But Kroger's is having a sale on new message. What'd you do? Put the new messages. I got a message that the new messages are at the bottom.
Yeah. You know, I never hardly check my phone, but I just got a message here. Good morning, Rita. I was just wondering, are you going to do a live today? I think it was Marilyn, so I told her we were live right now. I hadn't put her name by the. No, it was Brookshire. I don't think it was Maryland.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. It was in here. So, all right. Linda, I just got your message.
Well, I wasn't coming up till y'all said, Katie, where you at?
Jackie wants you to keep her company while I'm back there making her.
She just wants Katie to talk.
Yeah. Lisa's at the laundromat. We'll keep her occupied. It'll go fast, Lisa, with talking to us.
I gave up on my poison ivy battle. I don't take it, but it's the yard. It's a mess.
All right, I'm muting again.
Yeah, you better go work. I forgot to ask her if she got my order. I called her and asked her about an order yesterday.
She said no.
I text you.
Now you're stopping her from working. Don't do that.
I got it, but I hadn't cut
Okay.
it, got it ready. That's what I meant. I hadn't cut
Okay.
anything
All right.
because I didn't come up here yesterday.
All right.
But I'm gonna try to catch up some today.
Okay. You go work. Now go work.
Jojo.
We got to get that quilt done so we can see it.
That one and that one. Oh, and did you know I got one from Kathy Jackson in here,
Oh, Lord.
and I hadn't opened it yet because
For
I hadn't.
somebody that wasn't going to do quilts all the time.
They
I
asked
know.
me, and I don't know how to say no, so I just do them. It's okay. I don't mind.
Hey,
And I
Rita, I learned that the hard way. I just decided I wanted to do everything people. I mean, I used to be doing sewing and putting on buttons and making. I got paid for it, yeah, but I didn't get anything myself done.
I
I
know.
just said, no, me first.
And I've got one I got to repair for a man down at the house, and I would have said no on that because you got to put all these pieces back together on a vintage quilt. But he drove up with it one day and said, "Would you fix this? My
I
grandma."
don't know. I don't have time.
Said, okay.
That's what you get to run the business.
And I hadn't even touched it yet. He said he would. Anyway, I'm going to work. So
You go to work now. I know. I got my question answered. Go to work.
y'all watch me. Make sure I do this. Okay.
Bye. Hi, Jackie.
She might want to mute us so that she can't get interrupted.
Well, that I had to know because I called her and she said, "Well, just text me." I thought, okay, because she said I can't write it down. It's like, oh Lord, she needs to carry a pencil over her ear. And that wasn't the only one that called. Hi, Jaja. I tell you, I don't know. My yard's a mess, and it's like, I guess I got some boy maybe coming out, but I don't want him. He can't mow the front yard until that tree's gone, because I'm afraid that might. I mean, I don't think it can get out of the other tree. The way it fell, it kind of lodged itself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going to cost. Don't care. It's got to be gone. I'm so sick of this yard. I'm ready to move. I told my sister, I said, I'm just ready to pack up and just either that or go out there and spray the whole dang yard with that clear kill stuff and put in rock. So I don't have to mow.
I've seen people with rock yards, and that looks nice to me.
Well, I don't like it because I like my flowers. And I probably got, I don't know, 40 or 50 hummingbirds in. I'm making at least 4 cups a day, if not more. I think, in fact, I had to put on, I got 5 feeders out already. Last year, I didn't put 4 out all year.
That's a lot.
Oh, I'll have 7 or 8 is the way things are going. They come in late, and boy, when they came in. But I'm only putting 2 cups in each one so I can moisten them. You know, I think they get too dirty sometimes. So, yeah.
Yes, and mine's overdue for a cleaning, so
I mean, they don't usually have babies then fly this way. They usually have babies up here and then, you know. But they were tiny.
Hmm.
And I haven't been at that new sewing machine for a week. Last week was last time. I keep saying I got to get out there. I got to finish that one block because I got the other one just come in again. So I'm ready to pull my hair out and say crap on it. Just let the yard go and say.
I don't even sit outside anymore. My yard's so ugly. I don't want to look at it.
Well, mine's getting worse all the time. I'm hoping this kid that my cousin's wife found, I hope he works out. But I don't know how we're going to work out a schedule because she's got doctor's appointments and I don't have that many. I mean, I'm pretty freed up except on 2 Tuesdays a month. The rest of the time I can be home. I don't have to, go anywhere if I don't want to.
Do you get home delivery groceries?
No, that's when I go to town.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to town tomorrow, and that's an extra time this week because I want to put the flowers on the graves and go get, because Kroger's has got soda on sale. You buy 2 and get 3 free, 12 packs. So,
wow.
Man, they're getting high.
Yeah, everything is.
I know, but I stock up. I don't know, Lisa. I've been trying to figure it out. It looks like they come out with a pattern like that a while back, but this is supposed to be an old quilt, and I don't know what that pattern is. I looked up bullseye, and that's not it. It's a funny looking Dresden plate's what it is. I don't know. I tried typing in everything I could think of, but I know I've seen that. But there was one that came out that had 3, but it used strips, I think. You cut the strips and then turned it over and cut it the other way, and then you had all the different But that's not the way this one's done. I don't know what this is. But she says it's an old quilt. It looks like something out of the 70s is what it looks like. But, quilting wasn't that big a thing back in the 70s and 80s.
No.
I didn't start quilting until 92, 89. I don't know. It's just before my mother-in-law passed.
I think it was in the 90s it started getting popular again, and now it's really grown up.
I wasn't only going to quilt one quilt and make her be quiet. So she'd be happy when she passed. And I didn't quilt it. I didn't piece another one for... I don't think it's a wagon wheel. It might be, but I don't think so.
Some people say it looks like a dartboard.
Yes. That's exactly what it looks like. It's really weird looking. It's cool. I mean, the pattern's cool, but
I like all the different colors.
I like the red background. That's different.
The red background on the blue background.
Yeah. No, it's got blue and it's got the wide, sashing.
Mm-hmm.
Because the sashing goes the other way just as wide, I believe. Yeah, it was the late 80s. I think that's when I did it because my mother-in-law was on my keister about just making one quilt before she passed. And I think I got mine done I think it was quilted when she seen it. I don't remember. But she passed just after I got that thing done. Okay, Lisa. Lisa's going to take off and go somewhere. She'll be right back. Now see how wide that sashing is? That's got to be a 4-inch sashing.
Are you talking about this quilt?
Yes. That's unusual sashing.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out that pattern, Rita.
I don't know what that pattern is. It's not really a Dresden, see, because it's kind of squared off those pieces.
Oh, yeah, it's not, is it? It's squared. You know what? They came out with a pattern like that a few years ago, but it wasn't like that. It was like 3, but they did it out of strips.
And see all that? Can y'all see that? I can't get all that flat.
I wouldn't worry.
I can't because it's not
because I've had them do that, and I just put them away and I start all over again.
But these vintage ones are bad about being. I don't know what you call it, but anyway.
Oh, my poor quilter! One time, this old lady was passing away. I mean, she was dying, and they brought her 5 quilts, and oh my Lord, she actually fixed some of it. I said I wouldn't fix that. She's going to be gone just so over the door. She had great big, like 1/2-inch loops, like folded over.
Yeah. I've got some of that in this one too.
And I told her, I said, Dora, don't even bother fixing that. Just sew it. And she had some lady bring her in a United States quilt blocks, and she'd started quilting them herself. It was, I said, pack that up and send it back to her. And by George, she did. I said, you ain't got time to mess with that. There's such a thing as using your brain. Some of these people just did. But this old lady was like 89, 90 or something. You can't hear anything. Well, I can. Speak, Jackie.
I can hear you.
Yeah. I don't know. Is your mic on, Jaja? I'm dying. I want to show you guys. The book that goes with that sewing machine. What page is that? 107. Look at this. This is the book that goes with that new machine. 283 pages. And they want you to print this off.
From one machine?
Yes, one machine. And they want you to print it off. It's a PDF file that you can print. You know what it costs for ink? There's 283 pages here. And then it wouldn't be like this. It wouldn't be had the,
Maybe you can pick out, oh yeah, it wouldn't. Just pick out the pages you need.
Well, I paid for this one. It's like I told Sis, I said, heck, we'd known how to start everything on there if we'd had that book. No wonder they won't give you the book. Because
I can hear you now.
I come in and I died laughing. It's like, oh, never mind. I closed and came back. Yeah, sometimes that works.
Well, Rhonda said her sound's going off and on.
Hi, you rock. Yes, we will say prayers. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry, you rock.
Oh, I found out my dog cutter, the one that cuts Barney, she has breast cancer. And it's hereditary. Her
Yeah.
mother died of it. Both her sisters have had it. Her niece and her nephew have had it. So she goes in for surgery June 19th. That's like a month away. And she said, well, and then the girl that comes, she said, oh, I did Barney's face yesterday, but he talked to me. I'll bet he talked to you. I can hear him now. But boy, she did a good job. His face looks white again. She said she's the only one I can find that's what Holly told me, he's the only one can find that can handle him without having extra help. I said, well, just bop him one. No, that'll make him mean.
Uh-oh. Jaja's break is over.
Oh, Jaja. Ron to go out and come back in. It worked for me. Oh, I wonder what's sound going off and on for anyone else. That's weird. You know, sometimes I think YouTube does it. I do. I think they're doing something because mine the other night flashed. I didn't come up because it was sitting here doing something funny. Maybe it's the internet system. I don't know. You're welcome. Ah, what's everybody doing besides talking to us? What?
Taking naps.
That sounds good. I've been up since 5. Mine is going in and out too. Yeah, there's yeah, Ginger. Then it's something. Yeah, that may turn it off and come back, Ginger. Hi, Patsy. Now, when you guys call me and I'm sitting here, I just finished my barbecued wings. They had wings on sale at Kroger's. You bought one pack and you got 2 free. I bought 3. I found out I love barbecued wings. I didn't use to. Well, it makes me and Barney a meal for $3. If you buy 1 pack and you get 2 free, if they're like 3 something a pack, and you get like anywhere from 6 to 8 wings in there, and you have to cut them in half, of course, to get.
Yeah.
No big deal. My sister says, I don't know why you buy them. You have to eat a half a dozen. I said, yeah, that's about what I eat.
Yeah.
It has the wing both sides.
That would be enough.
Yeah, and Barney gets some. So you say, oh, come on, you rock. Oh, you didn't even go to bed at 4 a.m. Oh Lord, you sound like my sister, you rock.
It's nap time, Rock.
It's nap time. I've been up since 5 and I could use one, but I got to go mow grass. My sister walked out there and she said, well, it don't need to be mowed all over. It's just spots. I said, well, how do you mow just those big spots on the rider? You tell me that's what I'll do. Oh, Lordy. That's weird. These all are going in and out. I tell you, YouTube is doing something. I know. It kicked us clear out. What was it? They kicked us out of the other night. I was watching. It kicked like all the people on one side of like Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. I was watching. Name that my girlfriend's quilt shop. Three of what the heck is the name of that show? 3 something. And it kicked like me. We got back on there, and she said, all of a sudden, all you people were gone from like, they're out in Utah. Like everybody on the other side of Mississippi were like gone. And they're not going to come back. They're going to have a show today. Then they won't be back till September. But she said, we'll have spot shows during the summer. I just started watching them because they're Kimberbell, Christy and Kim from Kimberbell.
Is it like a local show?
No. It's on YouTube and it's like they're from Utah.
Oh, okay.
But Kimberbell is the one that does all these fancy embroideries on machines. And I thought, good Lord, she looks like that lady that runs that quilt shop. They're identical twins.
Lisa said 3 things.
Yeah, that's it, Lisa. 3 things. I got hooked on that show.
You didn't know they were twins?
No, I thought the one that ran the shop was the one doing the embroidery too. And she said, "My name's Chris something or other." And I thought, "Oh, that's weird. I know that Kim Cabell is Kim. No, it's Kim and Chris." I laughed when and they used to pull. I mean, they were. What the heck was they doing? Oh, they worked at Disneyland I think at Disneyland when they were younger. Both of them, and one was like down greeting people and stuff, and the other one was up working like in a restaurant or something. And this lady, oh my lord, it was funny. No, I don't. I know. I don't want my grass to be that tall. You rock. Although it is outside, I'm not going to cut those ditches. I've already told him that. I told the road commissioner. I said I'm not cutting those ditches.
Did he get the hint, you rock? Was that a hint? Did you take it?
They don't listen.
He probably thought that's a good idea.
Yeah, just let her cut the whole dang yard that way. I had an awful time trying to find a weed eater, or not a weed eater, a rototiller that's battery operated. They got them, but they're not. This one's got 2 batteries. So when one runs, because they only run for 30 minutes, one runs down, you put the other one in, Where there's a will. You're right, Lisa. Where there's a will, there's a way. So how's your brother doing?
He was doing a lot better. He went to rehab, and the first night there, he had respiratory failure, and he's back in the ER today.
Oh, no. I don't know, Jackie. When you get certain age, it's just like,
Well, he didn't help himself either.
well, I know.
Ignoring problems and thinking they'll get better on their own.
Well, my stupid brother had his bottom part of his left lung taken out, and he's still smoking.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, give me a break. You quit smoking for 3 years, and all of a sudden,
How do they do that? Half of his lung?
yeah, it's like the lower lobe on his left side. They removed part of it.
Ooh.
Well, he had cancer,
Yeah.
and it was growing. So that's
There's
that.
There's the other part.
No, it's fine. They checked him, and he goes in once a month now and has his test done. But they said otherwise, if they didn't remove it, he could have chemo. And he goes, "No, I ain't going that way." He prefers surgery.
Does that function?
Huh?
Is it functionable?
Yes.
Was part of it gone?
Yep. Thank God it was at the bottom, way at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. And he knew it was there. I mean, he had a spot for 3 or 4 years.
Right.
And they finally decided, they did a test and it was cancerous. So, yeah. And the one that had the blood cancer, she's in remission again, but she started this treatment. I mean, it had just started building up again, like they thought it was going to. And she tells them when she's taking the shots. She keeps track of all her blood work herself. The other one takes care of me, and I said, well, thank goodness we don't have to take care of Mary right now. Like, oh, Lord. But what made me mad was my brother didn't even tell us he had cancer.
And how long did he know before he told you?
Probably 2 months.
I guess Rita can't hear us. Rita, can you hear us?
Mm-mm.
No, she's got us muted.
He needs to quit going to the bars. Marilyn. That I'd like to see.
Right.
No. Mm-mm.
Just because her husband's not there, that doesn't mean she's going to the bars.
Hi, Marilyn.
She's just bringing the parties to her.
Yes. He snuck in on her. She was chatting. I don't know what day before yesterday, maybe, or I don't know. But he snuck in that back door, and she didn't know he was there. Now that worries me, Jackie. I mean, if he can get in there,
right?
Anybody else can. Oh, you rock. That's funny. He finally cut it all, but I laughed about every darn day when I walked through my path. Can you imagine what people driving down the road thought? Yup.
Well, the women were probably thinking she's trying to tell her husband to mow the grass.
Yep.
All the women driving.
I mean, I'm bad. When Jim was here and he was capable of doing the grass, that yard looked like a golf course. And he
Well,
bring a roller, and roll it. But I got some critters out there. It's got that yard just all. Ugh, it's a mess.
I never let my husband mow after a few times because he couldn't do it right. Blades were up as high as they would go. He'd go as fast as he could. Then he wouldn't get within 3 feet of a tree. And of course, I had a wooded lot, so it always looked like somebody took clippers and walked around.
I do that once in a while, Jackie, but I don't care. I don't care what it looks like.
I have to have my yard neat.
No, I don't. I live in the country. I don't care.
Thank you, you rock.
Ginger, I agree. She needs a bell on the door. She needs something on that door so she can hear. But she's in the other room. I don't know if she's still here or not.
Just keep it
But
locked.
She walked in there and she was totally shocked that he was there. She had not heard him come in. And he's walking with a cane. I mean, I know it was daytime, but still. And she wasn't on that thing. She wasn't on her quilt machine.
Yeah,
She was
but
talking to us.
even during the day, I keep my doors locked
Oh, I do. I keep them all
all
locked.
day.
Yep. I
And
got two guys that stop by and see me once in a while. It's like, nah, you don't want you coming in the house. Especially my sister calls Dennis boyfriend number 2.
Tell him you'll meet him at the door and come outside.
Well, usually he don't come in. He usually sits in the driveway and calls me, which I thought was really funny. I bet Rita can cut a rug on the dance floor. I don't know, you rock. I really don't. I bet she'd try. Oh, Terry did, Lisa. But she didn't know he was there. That was the point. She walked in the back and she goes, ah, like that, because he was standing there. She didn't know he was there. He come to check out the quilt machine. There was something going on with it or something. She didn't know he's there. She's totally in the other room. And that tells me somebody else could get in there. I mean, if anybody with any brains would know she don't have a lot of money there.
He needs the key on his chain right away, and she can keep the door locked and he can open it with his own key.
Yep, I agree. I think it was the back door. I don't know. It's the door that comes into this quilt area. I have bells on my back door too. I have bells on the door to the deck, but they're for Barney. But the bells out there on the other doors for me. So if somebody opens that door, those bells are gonna.
Right. At least it's something.
But it's not.
We'll have to ask her about that, you rock, if she can cut a rug.
Oh, Lisa, yeah. She says, my husband had a bad habit of sneaking up behind me. One day he's going to get, Jim did. He would do that too, sneak up behind me. He'd be in his stocking feet and sneak up behind me. One day I turned around and hit him with a patch. I didn't mean to, but I got him. It's like, yeah, okay. Don't do that. Scare me to death.
We had a rule. We don't do that in my house.
Well, I didn't think I had to have that rule. I mean, the kids were all grown. I mean, it's after I got my divorce, as a matter of fact. It's like, I just looked at him like, you asked for that one, buddy.
Yeah.
It's the third or fourth time you've done that. And I couldn't hear him when he's in his stocking feet. Oh, I always do, Lisa. I don't live in a neighborhood. I live in the country, and my nearest neighbor is like probably 3/4 of a mile down the road, both ways. And they're old. I don't know what I think they'd do if I. And I have a bang bang, but I don't know how to use it, so it's locked up.
Right.
Go ahead.
I said, right, Lisa, that's just what I do.
Yeah.
I have wonderful neighbors, but I still keep my door locked. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to keep mine locked. Well, I get packages delivered, Jackie. You don't know what these guys from, they could try. Well, they could. They could try something.
What about that one? Was it in Texas that got that little girl out of the yard? The FedEx
Yes.
guy killed her.
2 days later, he was trying to get another one. They found out he went to somebody's house pretending to deliver a box because he had seen the little 8-year-old girl out in the yard. And he was pretending to deliver a box. They caught him on camera.
Wow.
And then nobody was there, so he took his box back to the car.
Ugh.
Rita, can you cut a rug on the dance floor?
Me? What do you think?
I didn't ask the question.
We're just wondering.
No, no. Who asked that anyway?
Wait a minute.
You rock.
Oh, you
You
rock.
So we just wondered. We thought maybe you could.
Well,
I can.
Well, y'all thought wrong. So
I can.
Lisa,
I haven't done it for a while.
way back when I was a kid, Lisa, everybody left their houses unlocked. Even we went to go to the store,
yeah.
my mom wouldn't lock the door.
We leave the doors wide open and go to town 16 miles away and come home maybe 2 hours later.
Yep, never locked our doors except at night.
Uh-oh. Now who's out there? Hold on, guys. I got to go check something
I
out.
went in there just a minute ago and locked that kitchen door. So if anybody comes here, I wanted them to come where I could at least see them.
We heard about Terry scaring you.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know he was in here. I was back there talking to y'all and walk up here and here he's standing.
That would make me jump.
So the front door's unlocked, but I'm sitting there looking out the front window. So
Nope, not anymore, Lisa. We never locked car doors. People would leave their cars running. Remember, just run into the store and they'd leave their cars running. I've got a lot of birds on my porch getting their seed. I put the seed feeder down here by my window so I could watch them. Then I had a little squirrel. They're young squirrels. Love the sunflower seeds. And one of them came up today because there were no sunflower seeds. And it literally stood at my door with its paws up in the air, standing at my glass door. So I had to go give it some sunflower seed. It ran away when I went out, but it came back as soon as I got back in the house. But he did ask politely for sunflower seeds.
yeah.
FedEx guy.
That's
who Barney was barking at.
Oh.
I tell you, I went out one night. It was dark. I didn't know they left a package on my porch. Of course, you can't see it. They leave it here by the door.
Chasing trains?
Mm-hmm. He goes train hunting.
Train hunting.
Well, he goes to all these shows. If I'm not mistaken.
I love model trains so much.
I don't.
I love them.
I don't mind looking at some of them, but I'm not possessed with going. Now, you show me a good quilt show, I'm gone.
I love model trains. When I was little, one of our friends, I had a friend whose father and older brother had the whole attic was just a big room of model train cities, and it was so nice that the Louisiana State Fair put them in their displays every year.
Wow. Jim had an uncle that was like that, but the only thing that man would come, the only thing he'd talk about is those trains. Now that got old, Jackie.
Well, yeah, I had another friend whose husband was his hobby was trains, and she got tired of it.
Well, I don't mind the trains. It's just I got tired of that guy. That's all he talked about.
Oh,
was the trains.
I would be helping if I had the train set.
I mean, no, the rest of us didn't care. You know what I mean? There's a couple of guys. I mean, this guy really wasn't Jim's uncle. He's married to his aunt. But it's like, don't you know anything else to talk about? But he's the same guy, him and that aunt, and tried to tell me how to raise my kid. They never had one. Never had a baby in their lives, so. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember this or not, but back in '67, let's see, Jimmy was born in '67. Yeah, probably back in '68, maybe. Maybe it's '67. Baby's got chocolate pudding. They had it like in the baby, they got chocolate pudding.
What had chocolate pudding?
The baby food. You could buy baby food that was chocolate pudding. They told me not to feed it to him. I told them quietly to shut their damn mouths and leave me alone.
Yeah.
Politely.
20 by 20 layout?
Wow.
That's huge.
Yeah, it is. Believe me, I know this living room's 20 by 20. Yeah, that is enormous.
My living room's 20. Pretty long.
This one's 20 by 20. This is almost, it's 18, it's basically 20 by 24.
I'd love to see pictures, Sarah. Do you have pictures you can share somewhere?
It's two tiers.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know, Sarah.
I'd love it, Sarah. I want to see it.
I know, Sarah. I think that's how people feel about us quilting. Don't we have anything else to talk? Yeah, I talk about flowers and hummingbirds and dogs and cats and yard and
Food.
Boy, them chicken wings were good. My sister don't like chicken wings. And she said, well, yeah, but you get a whole meal out of a breast. All she'll eat's the breast. It's like, oh, they're dry.
I like breast, but there's nothing wrong with chicken wings. That is a little breast. It's just the same kind of meat.
Well, it's dark meat. Well, yeah, because I think they're white meat, aren't they?
Right.
I think wings are white meat. You have to have 2 dozen of them to get a meal. Well, so what?
Yeah.
The cleaning was, chopping them up's worse. But I wasn't going to pass that sale up because I like them every so often. You buy one pack and get 2 free. For $9.85, I got 3 packs of wings. That's what, 3 something a pack. And that's because that was the biggest pack. If I'd got them all the same, I'd made out better, but.
It's on your YouTube channel?
Huh?
She said it's on her YouTube channel.
What is? Oh.
I don't know what your YouTube.
Hi, Victoria.
Hi, Victoria.
She knew. I don't remember. I know. They were expensive way back when, Sarah.
$350 one engine?
Yeah, one engine.
Actually,
it used to be $70, $80. Well, Jackie, they used to way back when was $60 or $80 for them stupid engines.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it doesn't surprise me they're $350.
Well, what is your channel, Sarah, so I can stare at it?
Give Jackie your train fix.
Yes.
I didn't even get to ride on a train till about 12 years ago.
That's the same as me.
And my daughter lived up there in Oswego, up near Chicago, and Jim put me on a train, babysat the dog, and away I went for a week.
I even treated myself to a roomette this last time. I was so tired, and I just wanted one little place to sit, and I got me a roomette. It was very nice.
On the train? Or on the
train.
Wow.
I loved it.
I'm too young to remember a time before everyone locked their doors.
Yeah, you probably are. If you're not 60s, at least 60s, you wouldn't know time.
Everything was unlocked in the summertime back in the late 50s. Windows, doors, everything, I think my stepmother locked the screen doors because we had some young girl get killed. So, but it's like, I'll tell you what, Jackie, I went to bed, I think it was like a week and a half ago. I usually check all the doors, make sure I locked them. I forgot to lock the back door. Boy, I checked now, my sister. I will post it for you, Jackie.
Is it 12:03? Uh-oh. My watch says 12:05.
I got 12:05.
That's what mine says, 12:05. Maybe it was slow coming in. Maybe it's slow.
Rudy. Oh, that's that kid that tells us the time. Thank you.
Thank you, Rudy.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off here about 12:30, quarter to 1, so I can go mow. Woo! But it hasn't been mowed for 2 weeks. It's not really long all over, but if you don't cut that field, then it gets too
Yes.
much, and the right we don't like it. I like to keep it. If it's real short and it starts to grow, the deer end up out there. And the field I griped about all last summer, the one on the north side of my house, they came in and sprayed that sucker. It was full of weeds, and they sprayed it, and it's all dying. What's the matter, Barney? Barney?
Okay, I've got a blank YouTube page up, so I need to see a train, Sarah. My YouTube page is just sitting here empty.
One of my girlfriends collected dolls. Now you gotta remember, I'm 77, Jackie, and she was until she passed away 2 years ago. She was collecting dolls. I forget what those kids told me. I talked to one of her daughters, and she said I think she had 250 or 300 dolls. Where in you put all them dolls?
I don't know. I do know a person who used one of her spare bedrooms for her doll collection.
Jackie, do you have a Facebook?
Yes, I do have a Facebook. If you look up
Hi, Billy.
Jackie MCG, you'll find it. Find me.
Hello, Billy. I can't imagine not having 300 dolls. I have got it set.
know you had Facebook, Jackie. We'll all be looking up Jackie. So.
Well, it's private. I have to okay everybody because I had a stalker for 40 years, so I had to.
Wow, that's a long time stalker.
Yep.
Wow.
She wouldn't leave us alone.
Oh,
She was John's ex, and
oh, that makes sense. My stepmother and mother wouldn't stalk either one. My step parents and my parents, of course, you knew were married. My step parents were once married. They just switched partners, and they actually got to where they got along.
well, this one not only in social media, but she moved from Florida to Texas to be.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Oh Lord!
Because he was in Florida when I met him, and then he moved to me. So she did too.
Was it her idea to get the divorce?
Yes. You know, she was one of these controlling. She didn't want to be married, but she didn't want anybody else.
Oh,
With. Anyone he dated, she would interfere with. So it kind of drove her nuts that
yeah, I agree, Victoria. That was a loony boony.
Is she still alive, or she passed away? Is she still alive?
She's still alive.
Right.
On her fourth marriage.
My thumb and finger is healing, but what'd you do to your thumb and finger? I know you did something.
She sliced it off with the rotary cutter. Don't you?
Oh,
Oh, Billy, Victoria.
She had to have a bunch of.
I mean, who is it?
Oh, Billy.
Weatherreed. Sorry. She did help Victoria, but none of her husbands were available to help her. So my husband finally told her, leave us alone. He just came out and said it. Please
leave us alone or we're going to call the cops. I can't say that I did have a stalker. He worked at the same company I worked at. And he would follow me. He knew what time I got off work. And he would go to this little town and sit at this place where he just drove in. And when I went by, he'd follow me to Canton. And not only that, he got to where he followed me into stores.
Oh, my goodness. How long did that go on?
Till I found out that's what he was doing. Billy, I haven't got to sew on it much, but I got the book. Here's the book. You said you wanted one of these things. I don't know, Billy. You better think about it. Here's the book. 283 pages.
A little hummingbird out here, but I don't have no hummingbird feeder.
Well, shame on you.
I know it's gone now, but he come up here and check.
I agree, Victoria. That's too many. This guy probably did this for 6 months. And when I caught him, I went to a friend of mine that worked in the office with me, and he went right straight to his boss, and he was going to fire him. And I told Roger, I said, "Don't fire him. He's been here 25 years. He'd had baby blue eyes, but he also had a wife." It's like, no. In fact, he followed me into Aldi's one afternoon, and I said, "Are you stalking me?" He said, "Yes." And that's when I went to Roger, and Roger, he said, "What do you want me to do with him?" I said, "That's up to you." He said, "Well, I'll fire him." I said, "No, don't do that." I said, "Tell him if you don't quit, then he's going to end up in jail as a stalker." And he divorced one of the ladies the lady that went to school with me when I got my degree, she was married to him, and she got a divorce. And he married this lady. I don't know why he married her. She's a total dud. Whatever. But anyway, I don't know. I still think somebody put him up to it, but whatever. I like it, Billy, what I've learned to do on it, but it's got way too much stuff on it. I'll learn it in time. Right now, I'm hands full with the yard and the house, so.
The other day, you were thinking about getting a smaller place, a smaller yard. I remember you told me that.
I know. My sister says, "I can't see you moving. We'd have to pack up all this stuff." Give it away. If I get this kid to be, so I can get him to mow the yard once every other week, I'll have it made, Rita. Now, if I could find a housekeeper, I'd really have it made. Me and that sewing machine would have a love affair. I can't believe she done that, Jackie. That's just.
Her excuse was the schools were better here for college. She wanted to go to college. She said the schools are better in Texas, so that's why she came.
To where you lived?
Yeah.
No, that don't fly. Did you tell her that? I say that don't fly.
Katie, how you liking your new machine?
Yeah, well, I like it. It's just.
Just what?
You would not believe how much there is to learn on that thing. I mean, it's got 3 places where you can cut the thread. One's a foot pedal. I'm not kidding. One is a foot pedal that hooks on the other pedal, or you don't have to hook it on. Because I found the bar and I told my sister, I said, "You're going to have to help come hook this up." Well, I read in the book, and it says you don't have to hook it on there if you don't want to. Well, I'm not going to. With my luck, I'd be stepping on it to go, and I'd be cutting the thread and probably screwing the machine up. So. But I'm telling you, there's some X's that are nuttier than. One of the ladies I was going to Western with, she married some guy, and they're divorced now. I mean, she divorced him too. Let's tell you something. His ex kind of pulled that crap. Well, she came to Western and was going to go to school right there. Only she wasn't. How was that? She wasn't registered. She just showed up in classes. They finally escorted her out of one class.
You helped her find her way out?
No, I didn't know the people over at Western. It's a university. They just come and got her off the top. They sent her on her way. I like the fact that she's had 4 husbands. Lord.
Each one was the right one.
Oh, yeah.
But it was years after he told her to leave us alone. She finally did.
I wouldn't have waited that long. I would have made it perfectly clear to her.
Totally ignored her for years. Totally. And then she found our phone number.
Oh, no.
She'd write all the time. Just write, let us know how she's doing, like we cared.
I said, "We don't care, honey."
So she found my social media once, and I just started blocking all of them and accepting friends
Friends only.
because she had a friend wanted to be my friend, and I found that out. I started to get suspicious, and somebody who wanted to friend me was a friend of hers, so she had somebody else trying to get into our
I
lives.
mean, I can't see the point.
I don't either. It's just I don't know, something in them that they've got to win.
Sarah sent you a thing.
Oh, all right. Let me copy and paste it, because if I click, it'll take me there on this page.
Oh my, Billy! I didn't know it was that bad. My help is going home Friday. Then I will be on my own. How bad was your hand? Lordy.
How much damage was actually done? This is the first time hearing about this, Wildemead.
Yeah.
What happened?
Rita said she got cut with a rotary cutter. Billy, tell us all. We haven't been here a lot. What'd you do? See, I've only nicked my finger once, and that wasn't cutting anything. I just picked it up, and it kind of hit the side of my finger. I just got a little tiny cut. Bled like all get out, but good Lord.
I know, Victoria, it's a lot worse today than it used to be.
Yeah. I wonder if she stalked her other husbands.
Her other ones, I don't know.
Interesting to find out.
She's still married to her fourth one. So
how long has she been married to him?
I don't know. I'm still married. I don't really know if she is or not.
Yeah, I wish Billy would come up and tell us more about her accident.
No, I don't know anything about it.
I use yeah, Sarah. Mine's on a this
machine. A thread cutter on the foot pedal. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's got a thread cutter. I have 2 foot pedals. The wide one where you sew forward, and you put the heel down on it. It'll sew backwards. The other one cuts threads. That's where these machines have went.
I've never heard of that.
I hadn't either till I bought it, and he showed me. It's like, oh, good Lord.
Hi, Melanie.
Hi, Melanie. I know I'm not crazy about it, Sarah. I'm not. I mean, I got 2 buttons on there. I don't know what I need. Cut the tips of thumb and pointer finger. About 1/2 inch pointer had stitches, and they can't get 1 stitch out. Oh, Lord, Billy. Oh.
How does that happen?
Thumb and pointer finger.
Going too fast?
I bet she's holding something down and went that way. You have a real sharp rotary cutter, because mine's not that sharp.
Probably a fresh one.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Oh. And pointer finger, about 1/2 inch pointer had stitches, and they can't get 1 stitch. Oh, Lord. Oh, Juki's have a foot that cuts the threads too. I just don't see the point.
Did someone take you to the doctor, Billy, or did you go drive yourself? Hello, Mary Webb.
Hi, Mary Webb. Jinsu. I don't. I can't imagine. I'm real careful. I used to wear them dumb gloves. You can't hold. I mean, it can happen to anybody. I mean, I put a needle through my finger on the sewing machine. How I done that, I still don't know. It didn't go clear through. It just went like right. Yeah, well.
Sarah, I'm having trouble finding pictures of the trains because I can't get out of all the cute things you've made. Look at those. Those are nice bags. Purses and bags. Good grief.
Oh, holding ruler down and had fingers hanging off to far.
Oh, stop.
Came and took me to eat. Oh. Oh, my Lord. In other words, you really. She just sliced him off. Oh, oh, Billy. Holding the ruler down and had fingers hanging off too far. Yep. Ugh. You don't hang them that close, girl. You hang it back here. Get some dumbbells. I use dumbbells. My lifts. I used to exercise. I use them on rulers anymore.
I know, Sarah. I do too. Just
I
thinking
have
about
no.
it.
Well, I guess my sister would come take me to the ER. Oh, so I assume you haven't been sewing, Billy.
Did you get blood all over that fabric? That might be some.
Yes. See, Sarah has 5 pound weights she uses. Mine are 3, I think, or 2, and they work. They hold it down. Billy. Ouch is right. Did not even dull my blade. Oh my lord! You would if you got the bone.
True, Sarah. Victoria. Probably everybody's sitting in their seats now just cringing.
Yep, it's like. Well, Billy answered Jackie. Did you get put on the project? I bet she did. No doubt in my mind. Oh,
Oh, maybe not. She might have grabbed it before it.
yeah, she knows how to make somebody goo. Oh no, it was just mindy and it is red. Yeah, but blood turned brown. Yes, cringing. No kidding. Ooh.
No, we all are.
Oh. I mean, I think it's because we all use that, those rotary blades. And it's like, oh my, that's scary. Ooh. See, I hadn't been on here much. I hadn't heard this. When did you do this, Billy? Oh, I don't mind blood, but I don't like pain. That's why they used to send me down to work in ER. It didn't bother me. People come in bleeding all over the place. I didn't have to clean it up anyway because it's blood. No one's supposed to clean up blood. They had to call the other guys to do that. Oh, that's just. I mean, I've heard of people cutting themselves, but not that bad. I guess there was some woman that chopped it like the whole top of one finger off. I don't know how the hell she do that. Go through the bone. Well, she just took the very tip. Maybe that's what she done. Ugh. Yeah, I'll keep my fingers back from now, Billy.
2 weeks
Oh,
tomorrow.
with kitchen, grab paper towels. Kitchen looks like crime scene. It was 2 weeks tomorrow. Oh. Can you sew it all? Especially unintentional self-inflicted. Yeah, that's no kidding. Ugh. Well, that's
Stop. Janice,
okay.
stop cutting.
I'm gonna get a cup of coffee.
She needs a cup of coffee.
Yeah, it sounds good. I'm not cutting, but that's okay. She'd make us all stop cutting, Rita.
No, bad, yeah. We're all sitting there hurting almost.
Like, ooh. Well, Jim, one time, he had big chainsaws, okay? And he went down the woods. I don't know how long Becky was a teeny bopper, so I don't know how long we'd lived here. But anyway,
Jen?
he come running in the house and he said, no, Becky started screaming. Dad cut his leg with a chainsaw. What he done was turned it off. It keeps going. I mean, they keep moving. You're not, you have to hold them out here and let them stop. And the ones on battery stop fast. He cut a brand new pair of pants, cut a hole in them. He had to have 6 stitches in his leg. So I understand why my kids and everybody worries about me and the chainsaws. I mean, those guys keep saying, watch what you're doing. It's not a toy.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
I'm going to use it on you. I told one the other day that I'm going to go get it and go on you.
yeah.
I mean, I know I can get hurt. I realize that, but I can't cut my hands off because I need my hands to sew.
So you got to be careful.
Yeah, I have to be careful. And mine are tiny, but it don't matter. Like the guy that sold me these little bitty ones are about the saw themselves about this long. He said this is not a toy. It will cut your hand
Oh
off.
my goodness.
Yeah, it's
I
not a
think you
toy.
didn't know that, did you?
Yeah, I'm glad he told me that. It
Yeah.
keeps in my head. It's not a toy.
Not a toy. Oh darn.
Was lucky didn't get bones, so can't grab anything with left hand. Cowboy been here taking care of me, cooking and cleaning, but he goes home Friday. How'd you get by with that one? Where's the where's the Democrat at? I mean, I'm proud of Cowboy for taking care of you. I really am. That he just proved himself right there. Lisa says, I'm just making myself a cup of coffee. Well, make me one too, Lisa. I need one. I'm glad you got somebody that did that, though, Billy. They come in and take care of you. I don't think I've got anybody. I mean, my sister, neither one of my sisters could just come take care of me. My daughter would gripe if she had to come up here and take care of me like she did her dad. So, yeah, that's what I think, Mary Webb. Thank goodness for the cowboy.
Sarah, I love your bonnet quilt.
Oh, I love that thing. She showed that one night when she's up.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. She's got the book. I told her to send it to me. Rita doesn't. I don't know if she can't find it or I don't know. Maybe she wants to keep it. I don't know. But I probably don't have time to make one of those anyway. I got 4 projects started. Yeah, at least in a way, Cowboy sounds like a winner. He sounds like a keeper, but it's always a but. Seeing Democrat calls every day checking on me. These two don't know each other exist. That's the problem. Well, how come he wouldn't try and be there? How'd you keep him away, Billy? Spill the truth here. How'd you keep Cowboy or Democrat away? If I agree, Cowboy sounds like a keeper when it comes to that, but he don't take her anywhere. I'm working on. Oh, good Lord, you're working on the hen house kit right now. Oh, whose bonnet quilt? It's Sarah's, wasn't it?
Sarah's. Yes.
It's from the prairies. Sarah, what book's that out of? The bonnet quilt. She said it was a lot more trouble than
All in blues looks like. It's so pretty.
it was. She showed it when she came up that day, and yeah. I just don't have time to sew in the summertime. That's why I'm trying to find somebody to do the yard. Right now, I'm potting up flowers, like 2 or 3 pots a day. Yesterday, I actually took Barney. He thinks I'm at my daughter's house. Woohoo! Billy, one of these days. Are you still going to come up here and learn how to sew on this sewing machine, Billy? I'm telling you, girl, it's you'd probably be a big help because you've got brothers. How do you keep them from finding out about each other? That's a long story, Lisa. What he doesn't know. Lori Holt Prairie Home. That's the name of that book with the bonnets. But it's also got like a wagon with no wagons. It's like a prairie book. It's like,
I don't know. I'm trying to go through all of them.
I'm waiting, Lisa, for one of them to find out about the other, and I'm telling you.
Bonnet, it's got little houses on it.
Mm-hmm. There, she sent something else. Oh, she sent that to Lisa. Yeah. It's like, do you ever do anything of Lori Holt's? It's not easy sometimes. No, but you're getting good at it. I'll have to look later. Oh, Billy. I wouldn't know what to do with one, let alone 2. It's the funniest thing that Dennis come the other day and we was walking around the yard. He's looking at that log that me and my sister need to cut up. He said, that tree looks like it's rotted out. You're going to have that thing taken down. It's like, yep, we will now. It fell down. Thank God it didn't hit the house.
Well,
I'm starting to get 300 on a quilt video. I don't know why. You're a darn good quilter. Why are you starting to get 300? That teased me off. Some people watch the same people. There's this one lady that I hate the way she does things, just demonstrates. What's the name of that one quilter? The opinionated quilter.
opinionated.
Yeah, she's from Northern Illinois, and she goes as the opinionated quilter.
Mm.
She's very opinionated. I mean, she'll tell you whether it's right. I mean, she says some of these myths aren't true. You know, the quilt myths.
Mm-hmm.
She's telling all about. I forget now what she said, but it's like, well, I knew that. Well, she said something about not washing quilt tops till people think you shouldn't wash a quilt top till after it's quilted. Well, my old hand quilter told me not to wash quilt tops till after they're quilted. Oh, that's why she posted a train post on my YouTube and it got over 1,000 views in less than 24 hours. No wonder she's upset. I said, these trains don't belong to me. I'd hide in the closet, Billy, and say, I don't want to hear from either one of you. So when he leaves on Friday, Billy, when's he coming back? Maybe the other one will come stay and take care of you for a while. I can't believe she done that. Ooh, that makes me hurt. Mm. Oh, at least she didn't cut the bone. I don't know if you can go through a bone with. Maybe you can. I mean, it's like a butcher knife. I guess people's cut the ends of their fingers off with butcher knives.
They do.
Bone and all. It's like, oh.
I don't try to be fancy with cutting. I'm a very slow cutter.
Yeah, me too. And I used to cut toward me. They finally got me broke of that. I now cut the right,
Yeah.
but I used to always cut it towards me.
I'm too clumsy to try to go fast. I have to go slow.
Well, I just go slow for more accuracy.
Hello, Pam.
Hi, Pam. Yeah, I know. I don't do that anymore. I used to. I washed every piece of fabric that I got and ironed it.
Especially cotton.
And you don't have to so much anymore. I'm telling you. Oh, my daughter bought me a new dress. And it was from Amazon. And when it came in, it was stiff and it was so wrinkled. It's like big, deep wrinkles in it.
Oh, my.
And I told her, I said, Beck, I don't know about this thing. I'm going to go wash it. We can't send it back. And it was kind of big. I mean, it's still big, but not like it was. I took and washed and dried it yesterday when I went to the laundromat. Jackie, that fabric is so soft. I don't know what they'd done to that fabric, but it softened up. And it's like an old house. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's to wear around. She got it to me to wear out in the yard. And I told her, I said, that's too nice a dress to wear out in the yard and the gardens. Well, that's why I got it, because it's got pockets. You can keep your phone in it.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I can't stand that heavy pulling on,
I love summer dresses.
This one's got, it ain't got like no sleeves, but it's got short sleeves. And my sister said, that ain't a bad looking dress. She said, when you told me it was green. Well, wait a minute. I don't know if I can't get it up there. I don't think. Wait, maybe this way I can't. There you go.
Yeah.
But it's comfortable. It really is. It's comfortable. It's real. When it came in, it was stiff. And I just, come here, lamp. I just took in, moist and dried it yesterday. And it's just, I thought, wow, that is soft. It's almost like a brushed cotton or something. I don't know what it is. It must have some right on
That
it.
one from Amazon?
Yeah. But it's really comfortable. But it was so big. I said, Becky I got ordered a large. I thought, oh Lord, I've lost weight. And it's like, well, if a quilt is line dried or put on a no heat setting, it shouldn't shrink too much. Well, the way I look at it, if you use a backing today with the same cotton on the front, they're all going to shrink the same. It depends on what you want your quilt to look like after it's been washed and dried. I used to wash all my quilts by hand in the bathtub,
Oh, that would take all day long.
especially big ones. And then I'd tear them downstairs, put them in the wash machine, and wring them out. Then take them out and put them on the grass flat on sheets. I don't do that anymore. I just can't. First place, I can't use my wash machine, so well, I can use that part of it, I guess. I just don't want to. That was work, Jackie.
Well,
Going in there washing them.
I can't imagine that. And just
I did it that way for years.
board, like have a scrub board for it. What? How did you wash?
No, I just took it in there and go up and down with this special soap for quilts. And the one quilt that I had on my bed for years, the first one I read, I didn't wash for 14 years. I didn't know I was supposed to because I didn't sleep under it. I just, I took that and washed it. Oh my Lord, the dust and crap that came out of that quilt. And I took and washed it up and down, up and down. It all came clean.
Bathtub?
Yeah, in the bathtub. And then I take it downstairs in a basket. Usually I had it lined with a garbage bag so it wouldn't drip. And I took it down and I threw it in the wash machine, had it spun out.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the water would come out. And then I take it out and I shake it as best I can. It was big. And I shake it somewhat. And I had sheets sheets laid out in the yard, like white sheets. I'd lay it on that sheet in the shade and it'd dry.
Well, that sounds like a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah, when you get animals on them, you need to wash them more than once a year.
I don't. I wash mine twice a year. That's it. But the dog don't sleep on it, but the cat does. But no, it's fine. I mean, it's not next to me anyway. It's like 3 layers above. So,
Yeah.
Oh, I sleep, Jackie. I have blankets on my bed. I mean, I had them soft sheets that Becky got me, and then I did take the Afghan off. It was over both the other quilts. So, but the quilts do need moist right now. I just don't have the umph to take them in there and get them moist and bring them home, and put them out. I'm not washing all that crap once a month. Too much work to drag them in there. No. Mm-mm. As long as the cat and dog don't complain. Nope. Oh, well, that makes sense, Sarah. She has allergies, so hers. Well, the dog shouldn't be on there then, honey.
She likes to breathe.
No, she's back there working. She can barely see her sometimes, but she's back there working.
Yeah, I see her.
Wow, Lisa, how did you manage to get her to do that? Barney doesn't sleep on the bed. He wants his kennel put on top of the bed, and he gets in the kennel. I tried getting him just sleep on the bed, and he won't do it. So it's fine with me. But he's a little snarky anyway. They finally got his face back being white. The lady that's going to be clipping him while Holly's off, she said, "Oh yeah, he talked to me yesterday. I bet he did talk to her when she was doing his face." Because I know what he does to me. Well, I did put down towels. I mean, they'll go lay on the towels. They have certain towels they lay on. And then I have this thing I run over that one sheet. I wash the sheets about once every 2 or 3 weeks. But it's like I take it and do this thing and get all the, if there's any cat hair on there, I sweep it off anyway. So, but I try putting towels up there and they'll lay on the towels. Right. They aren't supposed to be washed as often. I'm sorry, unless, if you want to replace them, that's fine. But no. Wow. Well, yeah. My cats have their own place to sleep. But when and if Scooby comes to bed, he sleeps above Barney on clear at the front top end. Kiki has got where she sleeps in like when I'm on my side, she sleeps in that curve. I don't know when she started that. No, I wash mine every 2 weeks, Sarah. But it's just me in the bed except for the cats, so it's just too much for me to drag them to town. Now in the summertime, I wash them more often. I got 3 sets and I'll change them out. I kind of miss my wash machine. I guess I'm not going to get that thing fixed. What they want to do, I'm not going to. No. They want to put another hole in my basement floor and put
Wow.
like a, because the drain don't work. Where the wash machine goes out, it goes out into a ditch. And they refuse to fix it because they're licensed plumbers and that they can't do that. So if I find somebody that's not licensed, they can do it and run that drain back through there. It's plugged up. And the way they was going to fix it was move the machine across the room, put like a 4-foot hole down in it with a container of some kind. I don't want my basement floor opened. There's enough moisture down there. I don't need that.
Well, no.
So I told him no. I said no. I don't. No, you're not doing that. I said he's well. Somebody else could probably do it as long as they're not licensed. He's out in the country. They're not going to know what you had done or not. As long as it's just like rainwater that comes into my basement floor, they can do it. They can run it, you know. But since I'm going to run wash water through it, it's called gray water, so they don't want to do it.
Oh, okay.
Well, here's my thing. If they put that through there, and I'm saying the only thing that's going out there is basement water, how are they going to know that I'm running that wash water through there? They're not. Oh wow! I believe it or not, I'm allergic to some of the Febreze smells. I sneeze bad.
I didn't even know Febreze killed allergens.
Yes, it does.
Thought it was just for the nice smell.
No, it kills stuff. Some of them. Well, that's what they wanted. Yeah, no, I don't want that in my basement. I think it make it hard to sell the house. Where would it go out of the pit, Lisa? I mean, otherwise it'd just sit there. It had to go somewhere. And that's when I asked him. I said, "Where's that water going?" Well, what they're going to do is they're going to run it into. I think they're going to run it into the septic tank. And I thought, why can't you just put it in the dang line and run it down? Well, we can't do it that way. Well, that's not what I was told, but that's beside the point. So I thought, well, save me $9,000, and I ain't gonna have it done. Next people want to do it, they can do it. I'm just tired of arguing with people. I'm just not gonna. And I told the guy the guy that came out here, he's more interested in my son's toys than he was figuring out what to do with my basement. Oh, okay, Lisa, that makes sense then. When I sprayed my bed, I left the room and let it air out. Yep. Otherwise, oh, it plugged me up. I know, but that was when you were a kid. Yes, my mom's washer water ran out over the hill when I was a kid, and it came from. Yes, that's what mine does. It runs across and goes down into like a ravine, down into like a ditch out there. Only it's deep. I mean, it's more like a ravine. They say they can't do it now because it's gray water. But I can let the water from like the rain, if it comes in the basement floor, I can run it out over there. To me, that doesn't make any sense because if anything, it's probably gray water. Get down, Scooby. I don't want you up here. No, that's crazy. I told him I want to give him $8,000 for him to make a mess in my basement. But the pit was outside. See, this pit wasn't going to be outside. It's going to be in the basement. And they said it was going to be like a big, like a tank of some kind. And I didn't get the point. That's what I'm trying to do is find somebody, but they're going to have a machine to run it because it's like probably 75 foot to that ditch. I got somebody in mind I'm going to call, but I'm not going to worry about it this year. I'm just not. I mean, it'll take water out of the basement because it has, but it's real slow. But to run the wash machine, no, it won't do it. Back up into the basement. I guess I could just let it back up the basement, but then I have to go down and sweep it out. No. I think you're right, Victoria. Well, I call it, they were licensed plumbers. And the guy they sent out wasn't a plumber. And I told him that. I said, you know what? That guy wasn't even a plumber. So they settled for the $324 and they wanted to charge me $1,080 for them to come out. And I just, he's more interested in Jimmy's original Star Wars toys or Christopher's. And I told his boss that. I said, he's more interested in the darn toys than he was trying to find a solution to my problem. And I hate it when they charge you from the time they leave where they're going to the time they get here. That makes me mad. That's ridiculous.
It's always scary to have to hire someone because you don't know.
They'll tell you right in advance. Well, we start charging you from the time we leave work to the time we get you, and then back. It's like, no.
If you're being taken advantage of or not.
Yeah. Well, that's what I tried telling them, and they told me they couldn't do it. I know. That's what I tried telling them. That ain't what they wanted to do. They wanted to put this stupid tank down there, and they're going to have to. Not only that, they're going to have to move. I wanted them to move the dryer, which was I'm going to have to hire an electrician to hook the dryer up on the other side of the basement. No, I'll figure something out. I'll just keep going to the laundromat for now. I only go like once a month, maybe once every 3 weeks. It's not a big deal. It's just me. Cost me about $15 a month, and it's worth it. See, and that's what I tried telling them. They said they couldn't do it because they just couldn't do it. I tried, Mark. Because that other guy told me that too, that there's some kind of pump that they can do.
Rita must be almost done, she says, Sarah.
Yeah, I think so.
With one, she's got 2 more lined up. Yep. She's nodding yes.
You know what, Lisa? She says, I'm taking my last pill on this allergy med for poison ivy. I really think it's poison oak, and I have 3 new. You know what? I found it. I can pick poison ivy up, and every time I did, I finally started wearing gloves. I have poison oak out there in a tree. It might be different out there. They allow that in Virginia. I think it's allowed here. I just don't think they wanted to do it that way. Because the Roto-Rooter guys told me that I could get some type of box and pump it right to the seepage bed or the septic tank. And these guys didn't want to do it that way. Yeah, that sounds like a different kind of allergy, Lisa. Otherwise, poison ivy would be gone. And I'm not sure how to tell you to find out what it is. Yeah, it's not poison ivy, or it'd be dried up if you had and take allergy pill.
Must have been pretty bad if you got to have shots for it.
Where'd you go? Lisa, Victoria wants to know if you tried an oatmeal bath and soap. Where'd Jackie go? Jackie's thing's still up there, but she's gone. I know, Marilyn, she disappeared. There you are. Where'd you go?
I had a blip of a power failure.
Oh, he just disappeared.
Hello.
Marilyn, have you been? Says wants to know if you've been doing any sewing, Jackie.
No, I haven't been doing anything but trying to clean yards and travel.
She's back, Marilyn.
And
Yeah,
napping.
that's all I got done is pot flowers and try to. Got that right. I'm napping. Well, I'm up at 5 o'clock to feed those birds. And I'm still going to bed at 10. I'm going to start going to bed like at 9:30. We're highly allergic to poison ivy, oak, and sumac. Sumac's the worst. Excuses, excuses. There you go, Jackie. You're just giving excuses.
Oh, that's a good excuse, Marilyn.
Trying to do the yard, yeah. I need to get out there and sew so bad. It's like I'm getting discouraged now because like I'm just running around in circles. Nothing's getting done. Thank you, Rudy. Rita, are you about done? Uh-oh. I guess, guys, I'm going to let you go. My battery's getting low.
Uh-oh.
I got to go mow anyway, so.
Well, have fun.
Oh, yeah, I'll try.
Drink a lot of water if it's hot out there.
It's not. It's like in the 60s. I'm going to wear my hat, though, so it keeps the sun off my face. I may be back later. It only takes about 35 minutes to do that whole dang acre, so.
Somebody needs to come up and take Katie's place.
Good luck. Okay, goodbye, all. I'll be back later, maybe.
Bye-bye. See you later. An oatmeal bath? Is that what you said? Where did I see that? Oatmeal bath. And how do you do an oatmeal bath? What are you supposed to use, Victoria, if not hot? Just warm or cold? I thought she was saying gray water. You know, like in a camper, you have black and gray water. It doesn't sound very sanitary, though, does it?
You got left. You got left up here by yourself.
I did. Waiting for you to hurry up and get back up here.
I tell you, I don't like much though. Just this much more, and I'll be done.
We were wondering if you were finished because it looked like you were adjusting.
Yeah, it's all up here on the top now. And I said don't like much, but I brought my thread, so.
And you're doing a border.
Do what?
Will it have a border?
No. This is the way they sent it to me, so this is the way it's getting done. Did Kathy Jackson ever get here? I was gonna open her box when she got here.
I don't think she has.
Okay. She's usually here. I hope. I kind of like to see what's going to be lined up for me to do, but I ain't there yet. But I'm going to finish this before I stop. I don't know why my machine's breaking threads every now and then. Kind of irritating.
Is it hard to thread it?
No, but you got to go back and start where you left off and try to make it look right. And anyway, so just messes up the quilt a little bit.
Mm. What's making it break?
I don't know. I put a new needle in it a quilt or two ago. Maybe I'll change it again here in a little bit. There's Marilyn. I got my speaker on now. I do.
Marilyn said you've been slacking off and getting your work done because you might be in the bars.
In the bars. hadn't had time to go to no bar. Been too busy. Carrie's out of town today. Maybe I need to go.
Marilyn said she can't talk about you now that your speaker's on.
I was Jackie. I was looking for my box cutter, but like everything else around here,
Misplaced it.
It's here. Every once in a while, I find it when I need it, but usually when I'm not looking for it, it's when
We'll have one in every room.
Well, then I'd carry it out to the other spot. And let's see what's in here, though. I'll just see if my scissors will cut it. I'm kind of curious to see, ain't you guys?
To see the quilt?
Yeah. Kathy Jackson in Illinois. Come from Illinois. A lot of tape on it, but I would too if it's mine. Did Kim Burris ever come in?
No. Haven't seen her.
Of course, she's got her granddaughter, didn't she tell us that? So she's probably busy with her. Hi, Janet. Janet needs to come up and visit with you.
Been outside. You've been outside working, Janet? Or just relaxing?
It smells good.
Maybe it's freshly laundered.
Oh, here's a sneak peek. I think it's gonna be pretty, don't you?
Yeah. How much does it cost to ship a quilt?
Now I use that pirate ship, and let's see. Well, this one's not going to be as heavy as it goes back, but it says here she paid $15.80 to send this to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll weigh it and measure it, and man, this thing's going to be pretty. I wish she was in here. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes, I love those colors.
Oh. Got to spread it all the way out. Oh my goodness. This thing is beautiful. Big too, right?
Is it king size or queen size?
Well, I don't know, but it's huge. I'm gonna move y'all over here so you can look at it better. Okay, Kathy, I know you're not here. Look at that.
It is beautiful.
Wow. I'm impressed. It's a sampler quilt because all those blocks are different. Oh my goodness.
Let's look at them all. So many different patterns. I recognize a few of those squares.
You do what? What?
I recognize a few of those squares.
Okay.
from what we did before.
Yeah. Well, that one sure is pretty. Let's see. Don't see.
Was that from your line of blues, the fabric?
I don't think so. I don't. I don't believe it was. There's there's one here that looks like a tulip kind of. Y'all can't see all these. I'm telling you, there's some pretty ones. Oh, that one's upside down. Can you see that?
Everybody, oh, look at that.
See the tulip now, kind
Yeah.
of. There's a few of them in there.
Everybody loves it.
It's I know it's pretty. Let's see, but there's no backing. So let's see what we're gonna.
Lisa wants to know whose it is.
Kathy Jackson. Y'all see Kathy Jackson? She's usually in here. I know. Patsy, I'm impressed with this one. It's almost as pretty as yours. Let's see. The quilt top measures about 102 by 106. That's big. And she'll need batting and backing and some fabric for the binding. Wonder what would be pretty on the back of that. I have to find a pretty back for it. I guess we'll decide on something together. That's the thing. See if I see these. See if you can see these blocks on this side too. Look at that.
That's got to be king size, right?
Yeah,
Let's see.
I think it's adorable. Oh, there's the spools. Hmm. But those aren't those pretty? I don't know if y'all are seeing them or not, but I love that thing.
Kathy Jackson, right?
Yeah, Kathy Jackson.
She hasn't been on here yet.
No, she hadn't. She's usually here. Is that? I don't think it's blueprint. Sarah's asking if it's blueprint. I don't think it is. I think it's just some blue fabrics, and she got just a little pop of red in it every once in a while, just a little bit of yellow and green. Let's see. Maybe I can fold it back up or something. I can't just wad it up and stick it back in the corner again.
Don't let anybody see you do it.
I know. I need to hang it up over there on that wall is what I need to do. You find some pins and I'll see if I can't get it up there. And y'all can look at it. Because I've got to move it now so I can go back and finish this one.
Was that your doorbell? What's that noise I keep hearing?
I think it was my phone. Let me look. Oh. My daughter, well, I don't know when she said it. We're here and already in the room, is what she said.
Oh, okay.
So a message from her.
So what are they going to do today? I mean, while he's there.
Well, what do they do at a pre-op? Because it's a pre-op visit to check everything they can check. Yeah. They were supposed to do a full body X-ray, but their X-ray machine wasn't working, and so they're not going to do that. So I don't know what they'll do. I'm not up on this medical stuff. I'm going to see if I can pin it back here. There's some blue back there. I'm thinking that'll be pretty for the back if she wants blue for a back.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Sarah said the pre-op, they're going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, what time to show up, and explain everything in detail.
Okay. And he don't go for 2 weeks for that, but
So he'll come back home today?
yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, he'll be back home.
Then you get to wait. Wait and wait.
I'm telling you, he's ready to get this done. Finally.
Is it going to help him get back out without a cane?
Well, I hope so.
And they'll do lab work, Linda Brookshire said.
Now, my wall ain't big enough for that. Show y'all one more time because I've got it draped all the way down there in the floor. Look at that. Y'all get to look at it. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, I need to turn on the machine again. I get sidetracked, don't I?
Well, sit and visit for a while. You got all day, all night to do.
Oh,
You can stay up all night.
I know I'm gonna have to work overtime to get all this stuff done, ain't I?
Yeah.
How long have we been? Oh, we've been on here 2 hours. You need to take a break? We can get off for a little bit.
I probably need to go eat. How long does it take you to do a king size quilt?
Well, it depends on. I don't know. I don't really time myself because if I want to stop, I stop. I don't think I've ever done one start to finish in a, if I, I mean, it would take just a few hours, but I'll work 20, 30 minutes and stop and do something else. So I don't know how long if I didn't stop. Jennifer, they've got him down for June the 3rd for his surgery. I said, he told me yesterday, he said, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to go.
That's 2 weeks from now. That's a long time to have to wait.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what, Jackie, let me finish this and then we'll take a break. And then I may come back. I may go to the house for a few minutes too. And then I may come back and we'll pin another quilt on here. Will you be back maybe after a while after we take a break?
I should be doing something else, but I'll probably just be relaxing today. I'm just going to do nothing.
All right. I'm going to run the machine it won't take me 5-10 minutes to finish this last part. And we'll unpin it and look at it.
Everybody will probably have him on the prayer list on June 3rd. Him and Rita and the family. You have a long arm, Billy? How long will it take your hand to heal completely so you can start loading again? Sarah, how many quilts have you made? I only see 2 or 3 on your page. I like that one at the top that's full of color. Real color burst on that one. Two long arms. Are they inside your house, or do you have a place for them in the shed or outside? Congratulations, Marilyn. You deserve that halo. I don't feel like a good hostess today. I'm just tired. Well, just because your hand feels better, don't try to overuse it, Billy. You have a sewing house too, like Rita does? Hi, Fish. Right. He could probably use some prayers every day. That waiting's going to be irritating and stressful. Well, that's nice, Rhonda. Wish I had enough tables to give a yard sale.
Yeah.
I don't have any tables. Hi, Marla.
Hi, Marla.
And Rhonda Lou.
Rondaloo.
Rhonda Lou. And Fish is here.
Hi, Fish.
Oh, that sounds fun, Billy. That's a big building. That's the easy way, Sarah. You don't have to set up anything. Marilyn, you're on a winning streak today.
What'd Marilyn say now?
She's being nice.
Good monitor too, Rhonda. Now I don't have to be nice to them.
She said something nice to me about me, and then she said something nice about Rhonda. So that's 2 days in a row. She doesn't have to be nice. That she doesn't have to be nice anymore. Why don't you go for about a week?
Yeah. Look there, it's done.
Yay! Look at that. See the close up. Show the back.
It's pretty quilted. That helped it. I mean, it was a vintage, but it quilted up pretty. So
show us the back. I want to see
if you can see. Can you see the?
It's dark. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that looks nice.
The back's that white's got a little print to it, kind of a white on white print, but it's just little loops. But they look kind of pretty on there.
It does.
So I got one done, didn't I?
Rhonda said Marilyn is scariness.
I really want to start on that pretty one instead of this other one. This is kind of limp.
And whose is that?
This is the one that goes with that one that I just took off. Another one of those vintage ones. Somebody's grandma made, so she wants to have them quilted. I'm tired now.
There you go, Sarah. She's got the right idea. If she can't sell anything in the yard sale, her husband will have to build her another shelf. What do you have to sell?
I don't like trying to sell stuff, though.
Everybody's worried about Marilyn.
I did open that box. It's back there behind me. I wanted to ask if I opened the box, and that was what was in the box. Isn't that gorgeous, though? And it's huge.
King size, huge.
It is. What did I say? 100 and something by 100 and something.
Yeah.
102 by 106.
106 by 103, I think you said.
So it's so pretty. I'm ready to see it on the machine. But I may put this in bag another day or two. Think on it. Yes, blue and yellow and just pretty colors in it. A sampler quilt with all different blocks. Okay, Jackie, I think we need us a break, don't you?
Yeah, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
Go find something to eat.
Yeah, you can find something. Do you get to bind? I'm not binding these. The person's gonna bind them. Every once in a while I'll bind one for somebody, but not these. I don't know. I don't know what pattern I'm gonna put on that one back there. Or this one either. It'll be something simple on this one, but I don't know what Kathy Jackson wants on this. I've got her phone number, so I may have to call her and we talk about it a little bit.
I'm so plain. I just like stipple. That's still my favorite.
I like to do that for somebody else because it's easy. It's easier than doing something.
No, but it's still pretty.
Yeah. Marla, Kathy Jackson made the blue one. Try those blocks. On the one I don't think I want to try those blocks on the one you just quilted. But those were vintage. Y'all that just come in, I'm going to show you Kathy's quilt, a little closer to Kathy's quilt one more time. See. And it's all draped way down the floor because it's huge. Where'd that? Look at all those blocks. I can't even name them all.
Rhonda likes stippling too.
Mm-hmm.
It's still pretty and it's easy.
Mm-hmm. But that's Kathy's quilt, but I don't know why we hadn't seen her in here this morning. But she did say she was having some gallbladder surgery, though. She had to have emergency surgery for her gallbladder. That may be why we hadn't seen her for a day or two. Okay. We've got one of them long goodbyes. I keep hanging in here. Okay. Thanks for keeping them company, Jackie. So
Welcome. I'll probably be back tonight. I'll peek in and see if you're on.
okay.
Well, see everybody later. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye everybody. I'm out of here too. I'm gonna run home for a little bit. I'm gonna end this stream.